Hey everyone, welcome to the Anime Throne. I'm your host, the one and only King freaking Kansas. Growing from what I can see on screen, guys, a very whitish gray beard, or a big beard in general. It's freezing up here. It's like minus 30 degrees Celsius up here in Canada land. So if you're complaining about the cold weather, if you're below the border where I live, in the city of Toronto, then you should watch yourself, tread lightly, and be thankful you're not living up here. But anyways, I got thick skin. I'm Canadian. What can I say? Anyways, even though I could be have a mean streak once in a while. Anyways, I'm not here to blab about that, guys. I'm here to talk about another anime film that I recently saw, literally maybe a day ago, and I'm bringing you guys this video. A little anime from 2022 called Suzume. It's about 2 hours maybe long, 2 hours and 2 minutes, something like that. It's rated PG. I watched it on Netflix, so go check it out for yourselves there. It's directed by Makoto Shinkai, well known. Voice actors, I hope I don't butcher their poor names. The Japanese voice actors, Nanoka Hara, she plays Suzume. You got Hokuto Matsumura, hopefully I pronounced that, plays Suda. Eri Fukatsu, Tamaki, that almost sounds like a Greek word. I'm not going to even go there. Shota, Shotani, who plays Minoru. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Sairi Ito plays Rumi. You got Kotone Hanase, who plays Shika. You got Kana Hanazawa, who plays Tsubame. You got N Umami, who plays Dejin. It's the cat in the damn thing, guys. The English cast, guys: Nichole Sakura, Josh Keaton, Tamaki Iwato, Clarke, Roger Craig Smith, Bennett Abara, Rosalie, Chiang, Allegra, Clarke, and Lena, Josephine, Marano. So that's the cast there, guys. So anyways, guys, synopsis, before I kind of tell you why I like it or you shouldn't watch it and all that fun stuff. Basically, it's a modern action adventure where a 17-year-old girl named Suzume helps a mysterious young man close doors from the other side that are releasing disasters in the form of earthquakes, and they look like these little worm things all over in Japan. So, guys, what a well-written movie. Interested from the beginning to end. Wasn't bored. Was it a little long? Probably. I always find these things to be maybe 15 minutes longer than they should, but there's a reason for it. It progresses the plot and storyline. It makes you feel more for the characters, and when shit goes down, it goes down. You feel for them. The main character, she's a 17-year-old girl. Apparently, she lost her mother when she was younger for some reason. So her aunt raises her as her own. She's a little bit lost in the world. She's getting ready to get up in the morning, headed to school, and then she sees this guy walk right by her. So she kind of stops and kind of talks to him, and he says, "Do you know where I can find the door or some ruins or whatever?" And he's like, "Up there is a set of ruins." So she ends up going. She goes back and she goes, "You know what? Screw it. I'm going to go see where this guy is." So she goes up there. She finds this mysterious door that this guy's talking about. She opens it and she sees this other world, but she can't seem to kind of stick there. So then she ends up tracking this thing on the ground. It turns out to be one of these little relics to help keep the things that are coming to attack Japan at bay. It turns into a cat. Then somehow the guy who she was looking for ends up coming out of it, but he gets kind of cursed. He ends up turning into a chair. So the laughing thing is she's chasing a cat and she's chasing a chair in the city streets of Japan, and it's on TV, social media, and all that stuff. And then, of course, one thing leads to another. The chair starts talking. It turns out to be the guy who she met. He explains the story about the earthquakes that are going on and the demons and all that shit that's going back and forth and all that. In the meantime, she finds a little bit more out about her mom, her story, a little bit like that, but not kind of the gist of the whole complete thing. So she's going on this path, trying to close these doors with this guy with using a key and all this stuff. And she's getting information from him, how things work and all that. And midway through the thing, he ends up turning into ice. He becomes the next gatekeeper thing there. And, she loses him. And her journey is to go find his friend, grandfather, get information, and then go on the journey. And then, of course, the Ent gets involved. They all drive up. There's a couple of funny scenes in the side of the cities, which I'm going to be posting. Don't worry. They've probably already popped up on the screen. Some cool-looking pictures of this animation. It's top-notch, guys. And they go all the way there to where her hometown is. She gets through the door, and that's when she kind of like fights, whatever, saves the dude that she lost, who's the chair, who's now a person again. They get out. They stop it. She kind of like revisits the little girl in herself to kind of, comfort her. And she says, everything's going to be okay. Don't worry. You're going to find someone who you really care about, blah, 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 and all that fun stuff. And I'm telling you, very heartwarming. The kid crying and this and that. And I'm telling you, man, it kind of breaks your heart a little bit. Got a little teary-eyed. I'm not going to lie to you guys. But what an ending. Decent ending. Satisfied. Will there be a sequel? There might be, because he ends up leaving because he has to fight, and she goes back to the town to live her normal life. And as she's going down that same hill at the beginning of the movie, who's coming back up? He is. It goes, oh, you're back again. And it kind of cuts right there. So I'm telling you, top-notch animation. The story's very basic. It's not hard to follow. I enjoy this big time. If you guys haven't seen this, go check it out for yourselves. It's on Netflix there. It's one of the better ones I've seen so far this year, okay? And I've only seen 5 maybe now. And don't worry, I'm going to jump into some TV shows and stuff like that eventually. Because, I just want to catch up on a few movies first before I do. Because TV shows are more dedicated. That you need a whole week to watch, either a whole season. Because I'm going to do by the season and kind of give you my overall thoughts. Or sometimes even just a first episode kind of thing if I don't have time. But we'll see how that goes. But I highly recommend you guys watch Suzume. It is one of those things you have to see. It's top-notch animation and all that fun stuff. So there you go, guys. That's my official Suzume movie, anime, film review. Like, share, and subscribe. Check out our other reviews on our channel. And you guys know the drill. Every Tuesday, unless I feel generous and I have enough time, I'll drop something on a Saturday. And usually I'm going to try and stick TV shows. If I do a movie, I'll try and do a TV show on the Saturday. If not, vice versa. Either way, every Tuesday, join us here on our channel. So until next time, be the hell good, stay off the King's Throne, and I'll see you guys where? Right here on the Anime Throne.